We're at Lions Park here today, and this is Sean Logan, Mayor of Othello, Washington. That's Sean R. Logan. We're going to do a barbecue setup and marinate some meat. We're going to post-date, we got a recipe here. And of course this is, the services they got for, they got the menu. It's a recipe actually. This recipe comes from Traditional Family Services, and these services that they provide here in Othello, Washington. Now remember, you have to have 50 pounds of meat. This is 50 pounds of meat. Now the memory on mine is the wheat bread. Now the wheat bread has to come in bundles of 10. 10 loaves preferably. 10 loaves is approximately equivalent to 10 pounds of meat. Now the ratio mix with the 50 pounds of meat could be, this is a ratio mix with, there's going to be buffalo meat. There's buffalo meat, turkey, and there's their turkey mix. There's the buffalo meat mix. And remember, they've got to go with 10 loaves of wheat, preferably. The recipe is marinated with, of course, the best blend mix of, and this is, don't forget the background here, it's Sean Logan's house. So we have the marinated mix, which preferably is 10 pounds of meat. Now, the 10 pounds of meat is going to be mixed up with a ratio mix, and that's marinated. It's marinated with a deep blend of service that is premeditated, meaning plotted, mass plotted. Premeditated means it's going to be subsection, divided, lowered into a marinated batch. It's going to be either shake and bake with the recipe mix. There's going to be some marinated individual secret sauce. Now this secret sauce is also considered to be shrimp batter. There's a shrimp batter mix. There's tiger shrimp, jumbo shrimp, and baby shrimp. Those are 3 different batters. There is another marinated, which is ribeye steak. Ribeye steak marination. There is T-bone steak. And the T-bone, there's ribeye, and there's roast beef marination. This is going to be sitting just like the marinated ribeye steak, but this is going to be marinated with assorted. This is around 15 pounds of meat. 15 pounds of meat consists of roast beef, buffalo meat, and black Angus. And the black Angus marinated meat is going to be premeditated. Premeditated meaning planned, plotted, and marinated for hours at a time. Here at Sean Logan's house, come to you live. This is the services they provide. This is, of course, March 23rd, 2020. Now, I want to prepare this marinated meat. Drop this 15 pounds of meat of course, roast beef, ribeye, and then they got, of course, bison, buffalo meat. The bison buffalo meat runs around $15, $16 a pound. For the buffalo meat, it's 16 pounds for the roast beef is around $9 a pound to $12 a pound. And the roast beef is around $11 to $14 a pound. $11 to $9 to $8 a pound. Just variations of what kind of recipe and marinade. But we're doing all it originally marinated. We're going to dip these hogatas. These are hogatas. These are, you can get cranberry, raspberry, jalapeno blicks, Bengals. But this is going to be the marinated processing. This is just like making gravy, sausage gravy, white gravy, brown gravy, and the sauce is going to make sesame and no honeymoon, and it's going to be marinated and dipped. So this is going to be absorbed, sucked up, and used, and it can be used as stuffing. There's stuffing. This is used as stuffing with the marinated sauce. It's going to be consistent. Now we're going to remember, we're going to make this all packed and stabilize it. And these are marinated, of course. This, of course, is marinated, of course. And then we're individually going to marinate them and let them sit and suck up all the ingredients. And I prefer wheat because the wheat has hop and sucks up and a little quicker and faster versus the ordinary white. Now, marinated on this baxture, sealing these up, and I'm knowing they're poofing up, meaning that is it's activated. The yeast in it, I know the yeast is effectively working because it's poofing and the ingredient is soaking up. And that means it's activating. So I put these in bags and they do puff up and they accelerate to a ball that's set up. A time period gives me a distinction of how marinated is going to be. The quality of the wheat, of course, the wheat has yeast in it, active yeast. We're going to put some active yeast to activate it. But the thing is, we bag these up so when that does inflate, it pops up, it sucks up all that data, all that purified marination, and the buffalo meat is precast, a special recipe, of course. We've got the gravy. This can become stuffing, and then what sits with the stuffing, it sits in the marinated breast, like your turkey and your stuffing. We got the mashed potatoes. We got Idaho spud. Now these are going to be marinated and poofed up. And this is going to be marinated and poofed up. Now we got 15 pounds of meat, roast beef, buffalo meat, and also the ribeye. And these are sirloin, boneless, no bone, all meat, lean meat. And we're going to let it marinate. We're going to sit the batch, have these poof up, and then we're going to let them marinate and mix it up in the batter. We got a batter mix. We got the batter, and we're going to mix it up after the purification of the moderation of the soaking of the service of course, marination. And that's coming to you live at Sean Logan's house at 1003 East Hamlet. Now, the service we got on the marination for the service. Now it's around, I'd say the roast beef is $9 to $14 a pound. The buffalo meat is around $15, $17 a pound. Sometimes $25 a pound for the buffalo meat. So we got 15 pounds. And it's mixed, and it's pure, and it's the best meat you can probably get on the market. It's coming to you live here at Sean Logan's house. Coming to you live. This service is going to have. Now, if the yacht's going to be backed up of Moses Lake, we're going to put the yacht back up. And the service they provide at the yacht, their mother and father and grandfather Ajmer Singh Nijjar, Amanda, Rami, Jasmine, and also There's Sean Logan, and there's of course the service of Marnie and Logan. Service. There are supposed to be no services, no communication, no nobody infected with the virus. Nobody's infected with the virus. So we got to go and make sure this moderated meat is transported straight to Moses Lake and Ivanka Ganja, and of course Donald Trump and Melania Trump. They're going to have their services available of the meat packed and stacked and then put in and marinated and sit at a base temperature, and it's going to be moderated. Of course, we got these we got two different barbecuers here, and we're going to do a little marination at this time, and it's going to be a base period time of service, and it's Andy Miller at CO Benton, Washington. Andy Miller's on the line at the Washington State Prosecutor for the Washington Bar Association, Kennel Pearson Pasco, and also the Spokane Bar Association, the regional office, Tacoma, Seattle, and Spokane, and also the services they got here with the Washington State Bar Association. That's Carol J. Benzel. Carol J. Benzel is the service activist, service representative for the council members that they provide here in Othello, Washington. And their services they provide for Othello, Washington is Carol J. Benzel. She has a service that she has that's posted and activated on her services that provide services for the Washington Bar Association. By her service that she has, her term for her contracts that she abided and accomplished for those 25 years at the individual Mr. Judge Bureau and Dixon, she has several law attorney administration officers that come here. There's Jay Felice, there's Mr. McKinnon, and Jay McKinnon and James McGee, law firm in Moses Lake, Schultz Tabler and Freda Washington, George Washington House, of course, and Melissa McKnight, and also she's assessor for Freda Washington, Dana Garth, Jennifer, the prosecutor of Freda, and also Mr. Chadwick Kent, and also Natalie, there's Natalie, and also the service they got. Now, Jay Felice, Stephen Felice is the lawyer. Kenneth W. Chadwick, the attorney, he's 56 C Street Northwest, P.O. Box 876, Freda, Washington. His phone number is 509-754-5264. His fax 509-754-5835. Nicholas L. Wallace, 56 C Street Northwest, P.O. Box 876, Freda, Washington, 509-754-5264. Stephen W. Reagan, 56 C Street Northwest. That's P.O. Box Freda, Washington. His phone number is 509-754-5264. Natalie Hoover. Now, Natalie Hoover is also the Schultz, Taylor, Wallace, and she's in Chadwick and services are all binding this service here. Now, Mr. Dallas Cooney, he's a law firm in Spokane. Mr. Brandon West is the law firm representative for Washington Bar Association for Public Defense Counsel in Washington State. And he does his office in Spokane. He also conducts some services here in Othello, Washington. Mr. McKinnon and also Mr. James McGee gave the phone call to Brandon West, so communicating service for Mrs., of course, Carol J. Benzel, judge. So we're going to marinate all of these services. And Mr. Stephen J. Felice, Norman Rodriguez, and their services that they partake, and their services in the council members. We're going to have this stuff marinated and downloaded. And also the Mr. Don Trump and Ivanka over at the Social Security Office mentioned for their services of the increments of the tax